New day. So we are getting the Z completely finalized. The funnel is off. And that's it. So the funnel's off. All right, cool. So now what we need to do is drive it. We're going to drive it. We're going to put some miles on it. We're going to spin it around the parking lot. We're going to do a bunch of cool stuff in it. Make sure that it's all good and happy and all the stuff. All the things there. Make sure that the tune, for the most part, is unaffected by the new exhaust. Because significantly larger. Of course, we're going to do a little more than just do laps in the parking lot. But just for preliminary, you know, keep it local. Then we go out on the road, make sure it is what it's supposed to be. Good news. RX-8 goes home on Monday. Very excited for that. We are in the Z. Testing out these new turbos. I keep saying that. But just making sure that it runs the way it's supposed to, it does everything it's supposed to. This exhaust is crazy. It's literally like whisper quiet. Which I guess is good, I don't know. Yes, it's got like a Subaru rumble to it. Driving with the Z is going well. It is happy to be back on the road. The DA. Josue's been pushing. He got this completely rusted out exhaust off with the holes and everything in it. Good luck putting that back on. Air filter is all one color, so that's pretty cool. Shifter or shift linkage and half shaft and all that kind of stuff. And then of course the transmission itself. Out, all of it. Looking inside, yeah, he does have a bunch of oil leaks. So the whole top part of the head here, VTEC solenoid, cam seal, distributor, this whole area is just caked with oil. Likely all of it is leaking. We're gonna do what we can. We have the parts we have, and we don't exactly have the time to order a bunch of other stuff. This car is only here this week, and then it leaves. But 100% for certain, VTEC solenoid gasket is definitely leaking. As you can see, cam seal might be fine, might not. Who knows? And then distributor, maybe. Either way, it's worthwhile to replace all three, just because. Clutch, pretty sure this is an Amazon clutch, so we'll see how well this does. Obviously, we see what happens when you buy cheap parts with the RX-8. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Not ideal, but this is going to come off next. Rear main is going to get replaced. Ideally, that is a problem, but he believes it to be. And evidence showed that it might have been, so replaced it gets. And while everything is all apart, we do a bit of cleaning so that any other leaks will be identifiable moving forward. Oh, I just noticed that corner of the header doesn't have a bolt in it. Started to get low on go-go juice. I'm gonna make a trip to the whatchamacallit for the stuff. Shen's out here cleaning the 8.6. This is headed back to Japan, which is pretty cool, I guess. There he is! Oh. The rear main got replaced anyway, and it was actually a good thing that that happened, because the one that was in there was very stuck, which means it's likely very old for that to happen, for the rubber to bond to the metal like that. So new rear main is in there now. So I just torqued down the flywheels. Got ARP hardware in there, which is pretty cool. But you just torqued down the flywheel, so the clutch and everything is going back up. It's all clean in there now. This eBay clutch is going to go back in because this is what came out. Oh yeah, look at that. That's already not good. The edge of the disc is already like fraying out. That's funny. Maybe it's good. I don't know. It's fine. It's making all of 9 horsepower, so I'm sure it'll be okay. So we have to split the case on this transmission to reseal the halves, because it looks like, could be wrong, but it looks like it's leaking out of the half on the bottom. So the whole underside of the car is scraped and scratched and all sorts of other different things because of how low I guess it either is or used to be, I don't know. So that bottom seal probably got eaten up some, and now it's just not sealing anymore. So we're gonna crack that open and reseal it. Hopefully that fixes that. But after that, it's just, you know, valve cover may or may not do the timing belt. The oil pump looks like it's been replaced. So it'd be weird if they would have put a used timing belt back on and not just replaced it. So either way, we have that there. We'll assess it when we get there. Valve cover gasket, tie rod, and all that other cool stuff there. Oh, all brakes. Front calipers, 4 rotors, 2 front and rear pads. Get those replaced as well. Transmission case has been split in half. Josue's observation says this has been apart before, and they put it back together without any RTV because there actually is no residue anywhere on this. There's this little string here, but that's it. There's no like sign of any of it. So that would explain why it was leaking. Also, you can see this here. Not so obvious on the video, but it's very crooked. Very crooked. So this seal was probably replaced at one point and it just wasn't put in right. I've been working back here on the brakes, took the calipers apart, cleaned everything off, wire wheeled it real nice, greased it all, pushed it all stuff back in, cleaned the hub, put the rotor on. Still got to do the other side, super crusty other side. The slide pins for the rear were disgusting and they barely even worked at all. In fact, the lower one was a little bit stuck. I had to jam it out, but they're nice and clean now. So we're gonna grease the hell out of these, slide them back in, make sure they're squishy, and reassemble. Passenger side brake is done. Driver side brake is not done. The piston just simply will not go back in. I was spinning it and spinning it and spinning it and putting a lot of pressure on it. It wouldn't go back in. So I ordered a thing. It'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully it'll help me in this process here. It spins freely. It just doesn't go in. So tomorrow, we're going to put the trans back up, swap that tie rod, finish up the brakes, axles, tie rod. All of that's going to go on the car. Then we'll do the engine stuff, valve cover, and timing belt if we need to. We'll know once we get the valve cover off whether or not that needs to be replaced. So the shifter and everything else that's down here can all go back in tomorrow, which is a pretty big piece actually. This was the biggest piece of this job.
Yeah.
But we do have a full day tomorrow. Reassembly and doing the brake stuff and everything else. Productive day. We drove around in the Z, made sure that this was good. It's got a full tank of gas in it now. The 8.6 is clean. Chin did his thing. So good Wednesday. We're gonna have an even better Thursday. That's our Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.